Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kenza, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this install. So I'm not going to do too much talking. It's going to be a voiceover video, so we're just going to get right on into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So the hair that I'll be using today is from Arabella hair, and I have the highlight colored HD transparent 13x4 lace frontal, and I got it in 24 inches. So I started off by first tinting the lace, which I didn't really tint. I ended up using my powder foundation from Bare Minerals, and then this little brush that I got from one of these other wig companies. But yeah, it's hella convenient. So I'm just gonna use this brush to kind of pick up the powder. As y'all can see, I use this powder a lot. I already hit the pan, and I'm a little nervous because it's about to be finished, and I don't know what I'm gonna use next. I only use that foundation because I think it's expired. But as you guys can see, like, this is like the perfect match for me. And as soon as I put it on, the hairline area kind of matched my skin tone, which is perfect. This way, once I finish installing everything, you know, I wouldn't have to do too much to make it blend even more. So now I'm gonna go in with my Evans spray, which is the holy grail. When I tell you I put this on and my wig be in place, like it stays in place. And what I actually really love about this spray is that at nighttime I could just take a hot rag, put it on my forehead, and it'll slide right off, and I'm good to go. So I'm just gonna spray this a couple of times. I do like about 6 or 7 layers, and then I go in with my portable fan, which will be linked inside of my Amazon store. And once I'm done with that, I start to lay my wig, which you guys are seeing right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna press my wig in and make sure it's in place. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my comb to kind of brush their hair back, because now I have to lay it down with my band. I recommend everyone having a wig band, because this is the perfect way to make sure that your lace is laid. Okay, so now we're just gonna brush my hair, and I'm gonna start to part my hair to the side because I do want to do a side part today. I like to start styling my hair while I'm letting the lace melt, simply because I know it's gonna help kill time later on. So I'm just gonna take my hot comb and try to get the hairs to like start to lay in the direction that I want them to lay in. You can use a wax stick to make this process a little bit easier. I was just a little too lazy to get up and go get mine. And once I'm done a hot combing, then we're gonna get back to the lace in the front. So for the most part, the wig is stuck on my head, but I do know I have some pieces that I'm gonna have to glue back down once I'm done cutting the main pieces off. So I like to cut the lace into 4 different sections, and then I'm gonna go in with my eyebrow razor and start to cut the lace off. I prefer to use an eyebrow razor because I do find it a little bit easier for me, and I get to cut as close to my skin as possible versus using a scissors, which I am terribly terrified of. Some people are actually afraid to use eyebrow razors because they're afraid of cutting themselves. I always tell people, use what you're comfortable with. So you can use either scissors or eyebrow razors. If you're going to use scissors, make sure you're cutting in a zigzag motion. And as you guys can see right here, the area by my ear flaps is lifting up, but that is okay. I kind of like to leave it like that because I know I have to cut the tab for my ears, and then once I finish cutting the tabs for my ears, I go back to glue it down so everything lays perfectly fine. Now I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna use my fan to help make this process go quicker. I'm basically gonna do the same process that I did earlier when I was trying to lay down the lace initially, and then I'm just gonna cut the rest of the lace and continue this process and make sure everything is laid. Once I cut off all the lace, I just basically sprayed all the areas that were lifting, and then I'm gonna put the band on to lay down the rest of the wig. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna start to work on our baby hairs. So I usually like to do my baby hairs on the 2 sides above my eyebrow, and then I call it a day. So right here is just me parting it. I kind of do a curve motion. This way the baby hairs look natural. When I actually cut it and lay it down, it flows into the hair. Once I pull out my pieces, I'm just gonna fix my side part to make sure everything is gonna look nice once it's done. And then I go in with my hot comb because, like I said before, you wanna make sure everything is laying exactly where they're supposed to be laying. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the other side. We're basically just gonna do the same thing. Now that I have all my hairs in place, we're gonna go in with some spritz. My spritz bottle broke, so I transferred the liquid into this green bottle that I got from Target. And then I'm just gonna lay my hair. And the spritz is just gonna make sure everything that's still sticking up or that isn't in place is in place. So now, while I am laying down the rest of my lace and making sure everything is in place, I'm going to straighten my hair. So as I was straightening this hair, I realized that it's really not the best quality, and I believe it's because that they had to bleach their hair, so it kind of took away from the quality of the hair. I was having so much trouble getting it to be bone straight. Like, this usually doesn't happen, and this flat iron is new and it's been working wonders on all my other wigs. So I knew it was not the flat iron, but the color is cute, and honestly it's not that bad. It doesn't feel as bad as if it was a full 613 wig. Y'all know them 613 wigs don't be feeling right, but it feels better than that. But you can tell that the texture and the feel of the hair is altered. So now I'm just laying down my baby hairs. I just took a little bit of edge control and I only put it at the beginning part of my edges, not the end, because I feel like if you put it all over the baby hairs, it's just gonna get hard and look crazy. Now I'm gonna put my band on for the last time, and I'm gonna just let my edges sit. You know, I just want to keep them in place. And now I'm just gonna cut myself light layers. I don't like to go too heavy because this one time I did that and I messed up the wig. I was so tight. So I like to cut light layers and then go back in and cut them again lightly. So that's just what I'm doing right now. I like to layer my wig simply because when I do curl it, it gives it definition, it gives it volume, it gives it all of that. I'm not curling it today, but you know, I just thought it would be cute to bump it. So at this point, my hair is pretty much done. I'm just gonna make a few passes with the flat iron and try to bump the ends, you know, try to give it a little bit of something. I just realized that keeping it straight wouldn't be like the best look given the quality of the hair. Overall, I'll rate this hair a 6.5 out of 10. The color is bomb. It feels bomb, but the fact that it can't get bone straight and then it kind of does look a little raggedy. Well, it don't look raggedy, sorry y'all, but it gives off a little, it gives a look. I don't know how to explain it, but that look just don't sit right with me. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah, I also do like the lace that came with this hair, so that's also a plus. I feel like this is a great wig to wear for like if you have an event or a holiday, you know, not for everyday use, but definitely if you want to pop out for like a couple of days. Yeah, so that's all for this video. I hope this was helpful and you guys did enjoy it. Thank you for all of you that stayed till the end and watched this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.